everyone, welcome back. So it is, of course, a Monday morning. It's Easter Monday. It's Family Day, and we really are here. It's not an April Fool's joke. This is not a rerun of anything.
Definitely not. This is live. Okay, so let's take a look at the question of the day. And oh man, gosh, this is a question that always makes us very bitter. Your thoughts about Eskom's 12.74% electricity tariff hike that takes effect from today. And honestly, talking about April Fool's jokes, this is
not a joke.
Like we are just telling you now, as far as I know, and you know, SK, we have no April Fool's jokes on the program.
No.
This is real. So this is going to be happening, or it has happened.
Takes effect today.
Yeah.
And so that's that 12.74% electricity tariff hike, effective from today in some parts, and I know some municipalities would implement it slightly later on. But this takes effect today. So what are your thoughts on this? And as if it can't get any gloomier, we are expecting a petrol price hike on Wednesday. Yes.
All right, well, happy Family Day. On a side note, get all of us on X. Tell us how you're feeling. We don't want to ruin your day, but we're just bringing you the reality at Morning Live SABC. That's our X, and the voice notes are 078-459-1897.
Yeah, all right. I look forward to hearing those. Moving on to the trending topics now. Let's take a look there. Hashtag April Fools. That's, of course, today, April the 1st. I don't know who are the fools today, who's going to be tricked today, but
well, we certainly
take it easy.
We certainly are the fools, paying more for the electricity we don't get. That's already one of the jokes that we can look at, a true joke, unfortunately. So other than that, I haven't seen anything. I have not seen anything. And one of the reasons being because this particular April Fool's Day falls on a public holiday. So normally you find the newspapers like to hide a story somewhere that's a joke. But no doubt you will find on the websites there'll be something, they'll bring something out. So just keep your wits about you today. It is April Fool's Day, so it's one of the trending topics, and I imagine it'll be trending for the day as everybody wakes up and starts pranking each other.
Yeah, it certainly will.
Do you know a bunch of pranksters? Do you sort of know guys that get involved in that? And
not anymore.
Not too much.
I must say, it was a thing.
Hey.
Many years ago. Not anymore. I think life is just so serious and it's becoming so hard.
My theory on this is that we live April Fool's Day every day. Every day we wake up and say, never. It's impossible. You've got to be joking. So it's just become a part of our lives that we don't necessarily have to have a day dedicated to it anymore. There is a year of every day of our lives dedicated to an April Fool's Day.
And you're taking it far.
I am taking it far. But tell me I'm wrong, South Africa. You tell me I'm wrong, and then I'll apologize for that.
I'm trying to manage my disappointment, manage my expectations, because it's very important to manage your life. Otherwise, you're going to become so depressed.
That goes on. That's why. Just laugh it off.
Manage it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a joke, but it's not a joke.
All right.
What's the next
Musi.
one? Okay, Musi
That's
Maimane.
the next one.
He's out wanting to debate people. That's what I'm seeing here, Musi, for my training topics. I think he's, just from what I'm gathering, he's wanting to debate John Steenhuisen, the leader of the DA. So that was one of the reasons. There may be more, but he says, I am looking for you, John, to vula debate. I just so happen to be a PhD candidate, John Steenhuisen. I'm inviting you to a head-to-head party leader debate hosted by SABC News or Newsroom or ENCA or anybody. JJ Tabane, voters deserve to hear leaders engage in debate, especially at such a critical election.
The shade. It's a whole tree there, Musi.
Imagine.
But all the same, the challenge has been issued there.
Yeah.
John Steenhuisen, Musi Maimane says he's ready to debate.
So, actually, you know what? It came after okay, so this is what the response from him was, because Mail and Guardian put out a tweet saying they obviously did an interview with John Steenhuisen, and he said, this is John Steenhuisen, I can out-debate most people with doctorates when it comes to politics. That's Steenhuisen. So the Democratic Alliance leader said he respected people for getting a degree, but university could not have taught him what he knows after 23 years in politics, and that was the response from Musi.
Okay, so there you have it.
Okay,
maybe we'll have more leaders avail themselves and we could set up a debate. I'm for it. I'm all for it. So we can have the debate among the political party leaders. All right, let's move on to the next one. That one is Israel. So again, quite a few things around Israel. And I just want to open it because I think the Havertz publication, they were quoted in terms of what they were saying, and I'm just trying to find it here with regard to Israel. And they say, according to Havertz, Israel has established extermination zones in Gaza, where Israeli occupation soldiers are ordered to kill anything that moves. Civilians, women, children, rescue medical workers, anything that moves. Wow. So this is what Havertz is reporting. Jeez. So people obviously responding to that because, as you can imagine, it's absolutely horrific. And then also the same talk that people are basically following up on. But apparently there's also some protests breaking out in Israel. Where Israelis are calling for Netanyahu to resign.
I saw that. We covered that in the news as well. And it's just all these wranglings around this. His cabinet faced widespread criticism over that security failure of the Hamas attack in southern Israel as well. So there's a lot of sides and a lot of pieces moving in the area. So certainly Israel, a big trending topic, and also the US and Israel are expected to hold a meeting today. And that's a big one after when we remember that whole UN vote and the US abstained from that vote. And then what happened was straight away Israel, Netanyahu cancelled the trip to Washington to have a meeting. So now they're going to be meeting. We'll see what goes on there. And finally, the trend, I'm sort of going to tell you Liverpool won yesterday. That was fun. We loved that. That was good. How did you feel after Arsenal and Man City yesterday?
I'm not unhappy.
Not? Okay, good.
Yeah, we've been on the receiving end of thrashings at the Etihad for a number of years. So I'm not unhappy with the draw. Many Gooners are. They felt that Arsenal could have gone harder. I think this was about essentially managing the situation. If you look at how we capitulated towards the end of last season, I think Mikel Arteta just did not want to lose yesterday. So that's where it's at, a 0-0. It was so tense though. Sure. I felt that. It was so tense. But of course, so there's still a few games to play, a few interesting ones. Your Liverpool goes, you play Man United next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
For the first time in my life, I will support Man United. Trust and believe.
Oh, don't be like that.
Yes. The mighty Red Devils.
Okay. All right. Good. You support them. You'll see what'll happen.
And we've got some midweek games as well. There's still everything to play for. So, yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. Glad that the football fun has started up again. So those are your trending topics for now. Let's take a break. We got more after this. Stay with us.